Stephanie from Concordia, Maddie from Wealth. Okay. So welcome, guys, to our meeting for March. I'm just came back from the gym. It was I just made a kind of resolution for the not for the year because it's now March, but for the month to join a gym, and now I am going daily, so I can just leave my stress there. But it's going well. It's getting better, so that's good. And what else is in my life? Like today in Toronto, as you saw, there was snow, so I was so happy. And I know that the Canadians don't like snow now, so but I was very happy. And what else? And I think see that I have been traveling to Saskatoon, and I'm going to go to Mexico. So I'm super excited. I'm going to go to Mexico this month at the end of this month, but I'm going to let you know later about it. Yeah, you can if you want something from Mexico, I can bring something from Mexico for you, so you can come and visit me. So let's start our meeting now. So how do you feel today? Can you, in one word, can you describe how do you feel? Hey, Ruji, you are here, hungry. Me too. Me too. I haven't taken dinner, so I really want to eat. But after the meeting, I will do it. Tired. Me too. Calls, Catherine. Long? What do you mean with long? Ah, long day. Okay. 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 Yeah, long day. Ah, thanks for sharing, Dylan. That's very nice. Ah, that's good. Yes. I hope Kyle also can join. Broke. Okay, Broke. I think I can just take all of these feelings tonight because I feel the same. So let's start, guys. So let's start our meeting. So today what we are going to be doing and reviewing is, as you know, February reviews. I'm very analytic. I'm very like checking how goals versus reality. So I'm going to be showing you how it's going in terms of everything with Markham. Also, we are going to be checking the February LC review. So I'm going to be showing you first ISEC in Canada and then the LC review. And then we have a couple of announcements that I would like to share with you. So as you know, anything that you need to share or say or ask, feel free to use the chat. Or if you want to open your micro, just let me know. I can just do it. Cool, so let's start now. February review. So this is the goal that we have for February. And this is the achievement, the real results. So for Global Citizen, we set a goal of 354, and we got 1,100. And for Global Talent, our goal is 122, and we got 1,000 leads. So if you can see here, so we are achieving our goal again as open, but unfortunately our conversion rate is still very low. So our conversion rate, even we are going to be checking that even is improving, like it's not enough. Like I have some concerns because I know not all of you, but some LCs are getting a lot of leads, a bunch of leads that like I have been getting numbers like 600 leads, 300 leads. And remember, guys, that is not good for your LC because, again, we are trying to push the idea qualified leads are much better than a huge number of people that you are just getting. So this is the reason because our conversion rate is still like very low. But like in the bright side, what we can see here is this: comparing February versus January, actually our conversion rate is getting much better. Like we are improving, like maybe not a lot, but we are getting better. So if you can see February, we got these open leads, and the in progress people was this one. But now in February, we are getting more in progress people. So I think it's getting much better, and that's cool. But keep in mind that we need to still like pushing a lot don't get a lot of leads. And the 1,000 leads per program is because, as I already told you, some LCs are like sending me a lot of leads, like 600, 300, not all of you, and I'm super happy, and I would like to congratulate you all, because most of the LCs are like having like kind of very decent results in terms of the lead generation. You are not just generating a bunch of leads, you are generating like a few leads, but and you can see and I'm going to show you the conversion rate, or the conversion between that leads to the in progress people is getting much better, because the leads that you are getting, even though are not huge numbers, are at least I can see in that way that your leads are more qualified. So it's getting better, but please, to all these LCs who are sending me or are uploading their information on Salesforce with 600, 700 leads, this is why we are affecting our conversion rates now, because I am measuring the complete ISEC in Canada, and that 600 is affecting for sure the conversion rate for all the LCs now. So keep in mind that if you still having doubts why I am saying that don't get 600 leads in 1 week, let me know and we can have a chat, and I can explain you how you can improve that kind of, why this is good. I can explain you. So as you can see, our achievement of the month is that we increase our conversion rate. So that's very good. Like actually, if we around the number, we got this month 3% for global citizen and 5.5% for global talent. So it's getting better comparing with January. So I hope I can expect for March we are getting even much better, because the LCs that are getting huge amounts of leads are going to reduce that amount, and it's not going to be affecting or impacting the results of ISEC in Canada. In the other side, on the other hand, you are going to be getting more qualified leads, and our in progress people is going to be much better and better and better. So this is good. Like, unfortunately, we are not achieving the 40% that we set, but it's getting better. So that's great. I think I would like to say this is great. It's getting better. So hopefully for the next month, we are going to get even much better. So now I will, as February meeting, in this March meeting, I'm going to show you the results for February. And another thing that I would like to highlight here is that first thing, like our how did you hear about this opportunity? Our answer for global citizen, we got 200 people in other, and this other is all the leads that you are sending me, and I am uploading them on Salesforce. So this comes from Classroom and Booting. So we can consider other as Classroom or Booting, because that's are the leads that you are sending me every week or some weeks, that I, as MC, I am uploading through the Salesforce template that I got. So that's good, because that means that now our number is not like just a random dash that we used to have in January. For global talent, I think it's very important that you focus on these guys, because for global talent, still being as a friend the option. So if this is one of the trends that ISEC in Canada is taking in terms of global talent, maybe what we should start to do is set a specific strategy in your LC, and I'm going to talk with Polly about this in terms of nationally, that how we can empower the membership to keep selling this program to their friends, because nowadays it's our first option, like as a friend, and then it's ISEC website. So we still, like, I think you can take into consideration this in order to start to make a new strategy for your LC. And for your global citizen strategy, you should focus in terms of that the most relevant part for the LCs nowadays is a classroom presentation and booting still. So if you haven't tried classroom presentations yet, I think it could be something that you should try because at least for ISEC in Canada in general, it's working. So this is something that I wanted to show you in yeah, and share with you. But what about of area of study? If you can see, unfortunately for global citizen, we got 400 people in the dash, on the dash. That's bad. Why? Because that means, again, that we are not uploading correctly our leads on Salesforce. So that means that this dash means that I don't know where these people came from. So the dash, we are losing 400 results. So we cannot say where these people came from which career. So again, please use the Salesforce template. Please, please, please. Because now we have 400 people that we don't know and we cannot use that information because we cannot just allocate it randomly. For global talent, however, for global talent, we have the administration and business is our main is where our main people are coming from. So in that way, you can analyze maybe if you are not selling business administration now, reevaluate if your results for these 2 months are showing you that you need to start to sell it. Remember that is the reason because we need to focus in the analysis of area of study and in the analysis of how did you hear about this opportunity. So these are just the ISEC in Canada trends that I wanted to show you so you can know what ISEC in Canada in general is saying that you should go or you should take into consideration. But remember that you in your dashboard, my LC dashboard, you can see your own results for your own LC and see what is the trend that your LC is taking. And according to that, start to run your own strategy. Okay, this is February results. Do you have any questions so far? If you don't have, please just send me a happy face. Ooh, good. A lot of happy faces. Okay, so as you can see, like we still having some problems with with Salesforce. That's the reason because I have this picture here. This is me every time that I am checking on Salesforce, and we still having else's with double or triple program, even though we talked about this last meeting, and we still having else's with leads without complete data. So really, guys, if we still doing this, like you are affected. Remember that your else is going to be affecting ISEC in Canada results, and these results that we are getting for this semester are going to be useful for your next semester for the new MC to analyze which kind of strategies ISEC in Canada should be taken into consideration. Unfortunately, when I joined my first semester as an MC, you didn't have this data. So nowadays, what we are trying to do is split the programs, split the information, analyze specifically that market, global talent market and global citizen market. So after this year of analyze and split this information and have that complete data, I can tell you what Canadians like and how we can sell global talent and global citizen in a most effective way. But if you don't help me to make this happen and you still mixing programs and you still uploading your leads without the complete information, we cannot determine what is the most effective way for Canada, ISEC in Canada, to sell this program. So please, please, please use Salesforce template. And I have two solutions. For the double or triple programs, you can see here that now we are adding to the Salesforce template the following additional program of interest. So in this way, because some else's were telling me, okay, Vicky, just imagine that we have a global leader. So he wants to join because he wants to join global leader. But at the same time, he wants to go abroad, so through global citizen. So This list should be taken into consideration for both programs at the same time, because Global Citizen is going to take time to get matched, to find the opportunity, etc. And at the same time, this member is going to be joining the LC. So we need that two programs at the same time. So we cannot just say that it's going to be Global Leader and Global Citizen. So in that way, what we are going to do is, for sure that the member is going to be a member, right? So you can put as program of interest Global Leader. But the additional program of interest, you should know which program he is going to be taking first. I am assuming that they are going to be taking maybe Global Leader as the first program, because they are going to join ISEC just right after, right? Like next week, because he took the info session and he wants to join. But at the same time, he's going to be applying for Global Citizen. So what you can do is, in program of interest, write down Global Leader. An additional program interest, you can write down Global Citizen. In that way, we can split that information and keep your information there. Like, it's not going to be, okay, Global Leader and I don't care about Global Citizen. So this is going to cover the gap that we were having in terms of how we can manage these two programs. Thank you so much, because most of the LCs are already got this idea, and I have just like a few, like two LCs that are like with a big amount of leads with double or triple programs, and the others are super a few, like just you have just one or two. You know on this information and why this is important for ISEC in Canada. Thank you so much, guys. I think that's a big achievement for ISEC in Canada. And in order to help you, because sometimes, as I already told you, you need to put two programs. So please use this tool or use this column, and if you are just choose which program this lead is taking first as program of interest, the main one, and the additional, if he's taking another one, so put it here in this column. So in that way, every time that I am uploading this information to Salesforce, your lead is going to be shown as program of interest Global Leader, additional program of interest Global Citizen. And in that way, you are not going to be mixing the results or the data of that leads. And this is going to help me and help ISEC in Canada to understand these leads, where they came from, and to analyze their own information. So now check this Salesforce template. It's already updated in the Marcom portfolio folder. And if you need to use it, but take into consideration this column. If you don't need to use it because you are just getting Global Citizen or Global Talent and that's it, like you just keep using the old one. So that's okay. Do you have any question with this additional column or that we are adding to the Salesforce template? If you don't have, please send me a happy face. Okay, cool. Cool. Okay, cool. So now we can move for, okay, how will this change this when we run reports? This is not going to change anything, James, because we are taking as the data that we are taking into consideration is program of interest in terms of marketing analysis. In terms of contacting the lead and follow up with the lead, you are going to be having these two fields, and you are going to see that this person is interested in Global Leader and Global Citizen. But the first program that this lead is going to take is Global Leader, so we are going to be considered this lead as Global Leader, and their information and his information is going to be on Global Leader side. So that makes sense, James? It's not going to affect anything. Okay, I hope it's okay, James. We can discuss this like. Okay, cool. So please, first thing, use the Salesforce template and please fill out this template complete. And if you are uploading your leads by your own, please use the Salesforce template, because this is the data that I need from your leads to analyze much better our information. Please, I don't want to stop, like to close the door that you have to upload your leads by your own. But please help me to use the template. It's the only thing that I need. The information of your lead is just this information. If you use the template, everything is going to be fine. But if you don't use it and we still having dash every time that we are analyzing our information, we are going to be checking what we need to do because we cannot still losing information from our leads. Cool. Okay. Next thing, February review per LC. Okay, so these are the results that we have from each LC. I want to congratulate you all. I'm super happy, guys, because from the plannings that I got from January to the plannings that I got and we in the deadline that we set, it was awesome, like a huge increase. The LCs that are in red is because I didn't get your planning. So, like, unfortunately, I cannot track you. Like, I cannot track you in terms of how many leads you are generating, and I cannot actually check with you if you are doing a great job or not. Because if I don't get your planning, again, I cannot know if you actually have a goal. And second thing, how you are tracking your recruitment. So it's up to you now. Like, I'm super happy with the LCs that already sent their planning. So thank you. I think it's super great. We have a huge increase on this. And now the NST can be sure about what is your goal, what is the real result that you are getting, and where you need help in maybe in getting leads or maybe in your conversion rate. For the LCs that are in red, I'm sorry, but we cannot help you at all because you are not helping us to help you. So if you're still interested to get help from the NST and to have a better advice from us to help your LC, send your plan. If you are not, like, I cannot do anything, guys. Like, as I already told you last meeting, it's your responsibility as VP. Know your metrics, know your goal, and then track it. But if you don't want to do it, I cannot go to your LC and make it do it. It's on you and it's your responsibility. So I hope some of you forgot to send your plan, and that's the reason because I didn't have it. And if tomorrow or in this week you are sending me your plan, I can just take away that red mark that I put there. But if you don't want to do it, like, I'm not going to be your mom. I am taking this from your recruitment plannings, Leslie, because that means that you already plan your recruitment. I am assuming that. Again, it's up to you. Like, if you are just filling out the template because I am asking you, again, it's on you. I cannot do anything. But I am assuming that your recruitment planning is there because you took the time to go over this template and check what you were going to do. Okay, so this is what is happening now in terms of actual and in progress. This is how it looks like in February. I think it's good to know. And now I would like to present you February versus January per LC, so you can understand if you are improving or you are not improving. If the things are getting better or not, and what are you lacking? So check your results. I'm going to be sending this PPT after the meeting, so you can go in a deep analysis on your LC. But nowadays, these are the results that we are getting per LC for January and February. And this is how it looks like in your LC. Now, I would like to I don't know how to say, I think it's make a shout out to Calgary, Laurier, Ottawa, and SFU because because you increment the percentage of the conversion rate for both programs this month. That means that from your conversion rate in January, to the conversion rate that you got on February, you are increasing your conversion rate. I know that maybe you are not having the best recruitment ever and you feel like that, but actually, guys, you are doing well because you are increasing your conversion rate. That means that even like in January, maybe you didn't get the more qualified leads, but in February you are getting much better leads that are getting I'm getting becoming in progress faster. So that's very great. So Calgary, Laurier, Ottawa, and SFU, congratulations because you are increasing your conversion rate now, and I think that's awesome. Some LCs in both programs, Global Citizen and Global Talent. Some LCs are increasing in Global Citizen, other LCs are increasing in Global Talent. I mean, after this meeting, I'm going to send this PPT so you can see if your LC is increasing or decreasing. But these LCs, these four LCs are increasing in both Global Talent and Global Citizen, and it's like I think it's a huge huge advantage for this. So my recommendation, guys, again, book your coaching if you are not getting enough leads. I'm going to send this PPT, check your results, analyze your LC results. If you are not getting enough leads, it's time to book your coaching. If you are not having synergy with OGX, book your coaching. Why? Because you can go and ask your global citizen or global talent specialist how you can start to improve your synergy with OGX, what you are lacking. 3, if your conversion rate has not improved or is decreasing, if this is happening in your LC, it's time to book your coaching. And as I already told you guys, I don't know if you really understand that you just have March to make this happen. And why just March? Because on April you are going to be having finals, and nobody's going to show up to your meetings, or you are going to be like crazy because of finals or these exams that you have. And same as you, your members are not going to be paying a lot of attention to ISA. So if you miss March and the first week of April, you are not going to achieve your goals. And I don't know how or in which language I need to tell you this, but really, guys, you need to take action now, because this is the last real month that you have to improve your results. This is the last chance that you have. If you by April, what we are going to be doing in terms of the NST, we are going to be running an express campaign to push the last people to go. But this could be like, this could help your LC, but this could not help your LC at all. So make these things happen now and analyze your results after this meeting and book your coaching if you see that you are presenting one of these 3 problems. So this is your last chance, and I have been repeating this like for a long time. If by March you miss your lead generation and your conversion rate, you are not going to be achieving your summer peak. And that's something that everybody knows since January. So I hope you take action now. And I don't know how to transmit the urgency that you need to feel to make this happen now, because if not, the 80% of your results are not going to be this summer happening. Okay. So now, do you have any question about the review that we have in February in terms of lead generation? If you don't have, send me a happy face so I can keep going. Happy face. Who is going to book their coaching? Who is consider booking their coaching? Good, Caitlin. Mikhail, okay. Already did. Cool. Great. Cool. Like, and please, guys, don't think that coaching is just like because you are grown or you are bad. Like, no, like if you need ideas or you don't know how to move forward your campaigns, you can also book your coaching to get ideas from your coach. So take advantage of this. Okay, so Cool. So like moving forward, guys. This is a quick social media review that I would like to share with you. So as you saw in our marketing tip for this week, something that is happening in not just in the Facebook of the LCs, also in ISEC in Canada Facebook, is that every time that we are posting something, most of our likes, as you can see here, are from ISEC. We have a Joshua Law and Alice Tair liking this, and if you click in the 23 others likes that we got are ISECers. Like not all of them, but most of them. This is happening in ISEC in Canada fan page, and it's something that I wanted to share with you. And also, if you go to your own page and you check your post, it's the same. Like I have been reviewing some fan pages, and it's the same. Like your LC members or your ISEC friends are liking your post. This is not good. Why? Because these channels are for externals. These channels are for people who don't know about ISEC. So, oh, that's cool, I'm going to like. So if ISECers are liking most of your posts, you need to take action now because your social media is not effective. So this is what we are doing now in ISEC in Canada. We are trying to make this evolution through these likes to the likes of the real people. No, I mean, you understand what I am saying, what I mean with real people that we need to get. So we are going to start to make some changes on this. So that's the reason because I am saying that this is not okay. This is for external, not for our ISEC friends. And I would like to go to some of the reasons because we are getting this. Like why now our channels of communication in ISEC in Canada are very internal or very, yes, very internal. Why? Because we are having publications like this. I don't want to expose any LC, so I just try to take away the LC name, but I would like to show you the type of content that we are sharing on our posts. So we together, this is a kind of feedback and positive feedback. So you can learn from this because I'm worried about the kind of content that sometimes we are sharing on our fan page. So I don't want any joke or any bad comment for the post that I'm going to show you. It's more about to learn how we can improve them and where is the mistake. Okay? So we need to improve our social media and move forward. And this is why I am doing this kind of feedback with you because I feel that I can do it because it's just transparent. So this first post, like guys, I understand that you need to promote that people join to be part of the OC. And the good thing here is that you are not using acronyms, but the bad thing here in this post is that this post is for ISECers. If this post is for ISECers, why you are posting this on your social media, on your Facebook page? So the reason because the people who is liking our post are ISECers is because we are posting things for ISECers. So if you want to post this kind of promotion, instead of using your Facebook page, use the ISEC in Canada 2016 group so everybody can be aware and everybody can join. Or your LC group in terms of if these just need to be promoted on your LC. This should not be showing, you should not be showing this post for your external public because actually they are not going to join this. Or actually they don't even know what is the National Leadership Development Conference. So set your target market. Your target market are not ISEC. It's not ISEC. So don't use this post to promote ISEC things because externals are going to get bored. And for sure, your ISEC friends are going to like this. First thing. Second thing. Okay, this one. Like, I know that Leonardo DiCaprio was like a super huge thing because he won the Oscar and it was super nice and blah, blah, blah. But if we are posting something like this in our social media, our externals are going to feel like why they are posting this. That's the reason, because we set topics and at the beginning of the year, so that topic should be, you should be using just that topics. Why? Because ISEC is relevant because of that topics, not because Leonardo DiCaprio is winning an Oscar. So this is something that we cannot do, because this is why we are losing credibility. More professional way, why Leonardo DiCaprio is something that we should be talking about. Like is yeah, maybe like the SDG could be, but why we need to say, oh, congratulations Leonardo DiCaprio, because you won an Oscar. Like, we don't care if he won an Oscar, because we are not talking about Oscars or movies or something. Our page is about leadership, about internships, about cultural understanding, blah blah blah. All the topics that we already said. So just check how you are going to be doing your posting. Yeah. Like, for example, the picture that you are sharing that I already saw with the SDG, like, we can frame that in a different way for sure. But this is not about the Oscar. This is about the leadership. Yeah, it's different. So the Oscar for us, for ISEC, is not important, because in that way we can share all the Oscar winners, and we don't want that. But if it depends on how you are posting it, and if this topic is relevant for the topics that we already have said. So it's different. Okay, so next one. This one. Okay, first, like, remember that every time that you are making your own graphics, that's cool. We are happy to that you are doing this, but just check the ISEC logo. The ISEC logo here is grown. Again, branding is super important, guys. Branding is super, super important. And if you have questions about how to design, like, just use the design tool that we have, and the designer is going to give you some advices. Yes, use Podio. That's the reason, because we create that tool for you. So this logo is grown. So branding, it's very important that you follow branding on your fan pages, because if not, this is not, like, again, we are losing credibility again with external. Next one, this, like, in general, like, I don't know why we are talking about, the first thing, I don't know why we are talking about snacks. Like, yeah, maybe it's cool, but I don't really see the point to make that topic relevant for the traveling or something. I don't see it, but maybe it's just me. But from my perspective, it's okay, snacks. And second thing, global talent and global citizen are more than short-term and long-term internships. And if you start to name your programs like this, it's like the people are not going to see the value of our programs. So it's not short and term. It's more about, okay, guys, this is the opportunity that you have for work abroad and develop your background, blah, 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 blah. It's more about that. So don't label your programs as short and long term, because this is not going to help your external people to understand what you are promoting. They are going to get a very grown idea about what we are selling. And I think that's it. Like, so again, don't post. I have seen spam pages that are posting about, oh, we have a GA, or this is our first team meeting. So don't post things that the externals don't care. Remember that. It's super cool that you are having your first team meeting with your EV or your members. That's super cool. And if you want to speak up, use the ISEC in Canada group. Use the ISEC in Canada group. Everybody's going to like it. I can tell you. Everybody's going to like it. So use ISEC in Canada group, but don't use your fan page to promote your your internal events. And again, the same thing. That's what is happening with ISEC in Canada. Unfortunately, like we were like posting about when the people were getting elected as LCP. So externals are like checking, are saying like why the people is getting wet, why they are pouring water on this person. So just imagine and think about if you were an external, if you are checking Facebook, what you are going to think about. Just think about again to people who is posting about when you are dancing roll calls. How do you think the external is going to look at that post? Like the external is going to think that it's cool to dance? Maybe not, and you are going to scare them because this. And I have heard sometimes that ISECers are saying that ISEC in their own university are kind of the geek group. So stop doing that, and I can say that your social media, your credibility is going to increase and your relevance as well. So tips. But isn't those kind of posts for ISECers going to make publicity for prospective global leader? They can think, oh, it is fun, I may join. I can say, Catherine, that the first, and ask any member, any new member, what they think the first time that they see ISECers dancing in roll calls. They don't feel comfortable. I think like don't like just imagine that you are looking at this picture where your LCP is getting elected, where you are pouring this water on the LCP. You are an external, you don't know what that means. That's internalized culture. Even though you are framing like, oh, our LCP is elected or our local president is getting elected, even though that you are saying that, people is going to look at that picture and is going to say, what is this? Why they are pouring water on a person? First thing. Second thing, every time that you are posting about, oh, this is a new EV, that's cool that you have your new EV, but externals don't care about the new EV. Externals care about travel, about internship, about opportunities of leadership. Externals don't care about who is your new EV. You can post about your new EV in an ISEC Canada 2016, and everybody, ISECers, we are going to like it because we like it. But that's the reason, guys, because you are making your content in that way that for sure, instead of your public or your market be externals, your public is just ISECers, and you're posting things for ISECers. So just take a minute to think about it. That's the reason, because ISECers are liking. I was wondering, so I like our global leader post during the year okay still, because before I joined ISEC, I noticed there was an album simulation, and I was really interested in that. So I guess some people who come to the our information booth all the time, how they can join the operations team. I like what I am saying is think as an external. Think as an external every time that you are posting something. If as an external that is going to be relevant for me, post it. If as an external I'm not going to care, and instead of like I'm going to just go away, don't post it. That's my recommendation. So think as an external, and if pouring water on a person I'm going to get engaged, that I don't think so, like post it. But this is not happening. And just look at the good case practices from around the world. They are not posting anything about ISEC, internal culture. This is cool, but between ISECers. That's the reason, because now our social media is full of ISECers liking, because we are posting for them, not for the externals. So, tips to improve social media. Don't post internal events or internal things. Don't post your LC logos in social media. It's cool to have an LC logo. I really like that you have that, guys. And everybody can create their own identity, but don't post it on social media. Why? Because this creates confusion between our leads. Is this the logo or is the other logo? Just use ISEC logo for internal events, for conferences, for ISEC in Canada 2016. Post your internal logo. That's great. Like it's super great. but in your social media you don't use it. You create confusion. If you are now having your logo as a profile picture or having your logo as a cover profile picture, please help us to remove it, because this is creating confusion. Which is the ISEC logo, that one or the other one? Check your designs in the design tool with your design coach before post it. That is going to increase our branding and is going to make ISEC in Canada more relevant and more, yes, and more good looking. Share ISEC in Canada post in your page. Like other thing, like if we don't help each other, we are not going to increase our reach. So help us sharing ISEC in Canada post on your fan page. This is not a competition, guys. This is not who is posting much better posts. This is a work as a team. So if you can share ISEC in Canada content, we can share your content as well. If you need to, for example, I remember William telling me, Vicky, like share this post about my info session. Instead of do that, William, what that you can ask is, hey team, could you share my info session through ISEC in Canada page, so we can share that and more people can see that post from ISEC in Canada page. So you can do that. So if you need to make your promotion bigger, for like feel free to ask to share your to ask us for share your post. Like feel free, we are willing to do it. And help us sharing the blog post, help us sharing some posts for ISEC in Canada. Help us to start to build our own credibility. For all the internal events, you can use ISEC in Canada 2016 group. Everything, like anything, like if you are getting new OCP for your conference and you are very proud, instead of using your social media, you use ISEC in Canada group. Or like if it's something super huge, you can actually ask me and I can see, I can share it for MC fan page. But really, guys, don't use your channels. Don't make your channels for ISECers. Make your social media for externals, not for ISECers. Last thing, send your calendar to receive feedback. That's the way that you can learn how to make and improve social media and book your coaching and invite your members. Today I was having a conversation with a VP, and I don't know if you get this idea, but you can invite your members to have coaching. The coaching is not just for VPs. Your members can go directly to the NST and ask for coaching. So feel free to tell your members, hey, design member, go to the design coach and have a meeting with her. This is cool because your design member is who is going to be designing. So you can have that talk with the designer coach. So use your members, train your members. That's the reason because we are here. So this is the you can book me for team. Nowadays we are looking for a new social media manager, but I'm going to let you know after. But now book team. Like you can group those photos in an album and make sure it's not party or ratchet photo, right? Which photos? Which photos? What you are talking about, Alistair? Yeah, for internal activities, like don't post it. Like that's my advice. Don't post it. If you want to create more credibility and be more relevant in the external market, don't post it. In case you want to post it and share it, go to ISEC in Canada, create your post, and if you want an album, I can actually give you an album. I don't mind. Like I can create an album in the group. Yeah, so like you can share in ISEC in Canada group, and really, guys, you are going to see everybody's going to be liking that. Everybody in ISEC in Canada, but you don't need that likes coming from your fan page. You need that likes coming from the ISEC Canada group. Cool. So next thing, do you have any other social media like Twitter, LinkedIn? If that's it, you should be sending your social media calendar every month. The social media calendar is not just for Facebook. If you are having these two social media as well, you need to send your social media calendar so we can help you to improve the management. If your Twitter account or LinkedIn account are not active, close them. Like, really help me to close them. Why? Because if I am an external lead and I am reaching for information and I just go to the ISEC Colombia LinkedIn and this ISEC in Colombia is not active, what you are creating is a detractor, because he is trying to get information, but this is not getting information, so I'm getting confused, so I'm not going to go. So please help me to close them. If you are not using them, don't keep them. Ask your predecessor for the password and delete them. And don't feel afraid. And I'm going to share something that we are going to be doing as ISEC in Canada, so you cannot feel afraid about it. Tim and me, we have been analyzing the results from Twitter in ISEC in Canada Twitter. So nowadays, Twitter is not getting a lot of results, even though we are tracking them and we are posting regularly and etc. etc. So we are going to be trying to manage different strategies this semester. But if we still seeing that Twitter for ISEC in Canada is not getting results, we are willing to close it. Why? Not because it's not any social media that you are open is not because it's cool and it's the trend. It's because actually it's getting results and it's getting you are getting leads through that social media. If that social media is showing that your leads are not coming from Twitter, so that means that you don't need Twitter because your leads are not there. So that's why we are checking this semester ISEC in Canada Twitter results, and maybe we are proposing to close it because our market is not there. Our market is on Facebook or is on LinkedIn. But that's why, and that's how we are making this transition. So don't feel that, oh, I'm going to close my Twitter. No, I'm going to lose all my credibility. No, you are not going to lose anything. You are not getting leads from that because that channel is not your channel. Don't feel afraid about that. And then, are you planning to open a blog? I have seen a lot of, oh, I want to open a blog. I think this is a cool idea. Don't do it. What I can do for you is you can share your blog through ISEC in Canada blog and get more reach. What that means that if you are planning to open a blog because you want to share testimonies from your EPs, I can give you access as a blog, a guest blogger, and you can write down that blog. And instead of being just like in that blog channel, we can have a concentrated channel of information. Remember our goals, unification of our communication, and you can share it through our blog. And I'm going to be like, the blog team can help you to edit it or make even a picture for you if you need it. And you can share your blog post through our national channel. Everything, you can use everything, guys. Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, blog, you can use everything. This is not ISEC in Canada. These are your channels. And if you need to promote anything, feel free to ask us to do it. Like, as long as like taking into consideration the topics, is brand aligned, etc. So we can just share it. Like, feel free to use the channel. The channels are yours. Like, nowadays, contact me for the blog, Catherine. Contact me so I can send you everything to the blog team. And I need to just to decide who is going to be taking this responsibility with the LCs. Like, because we have 4 people working in the blog team, 5 people. So I need to just check with them who is going to be. And after that, I'm going to be announcing this. But don't open blog. Share it through ISEC in Canada. These are your channels. Again, these are your channels. Use them. If you need promotion, use ISEC in Canada. If you need promotion for your info session, use ISEC in Canada Facebook page. Okay, now last 5 minutes. Oh, last 5 minutes. Announcements. First one. Okay, any question? If not, send me happy faces, and I am connecting my computer because my battery is going to die. Questions? No. Oh, happy faces, more happy faces. If you disagree in anything that I am saying, please let me know. I don't want just you saying, oh yes, Vicky. If you don't think so, let me know, guys. Cool. So super quick announcements because you need to go. First announcement. Next level campaign. I know that we have been having some kind of misunderstandings with this campaign. Okay, termina. Sorry, before start. You know how when we share second account and we have to tag a member in the post, doesn't that make it more unprofessional? No, because you are tagging this person. You can tag it actually not as ISEC in York. ISEC in York is tagging a team. No, like you can tag it as a member, or you can tag it as you can comment in that post. So it depends how you are doing it. I think it would be better to inbox the person VPs did that for me last semester. Okay, I don't understand, but it's a YESEC person. It's not external marketing. No, like mostly what I am saying is that all the content that you are sharing in your social media should be relevant for externals, right? So if you are tagging an internal person because of the campaign, what you are going to do is you as Mosi, you are going to tag team in that post. So if it's a picture, you are going to tag team in that picture, or you can comment in that post as Mosi team, or tag team in that comment. So in that way, you are using your channels, you are sharing your content, and this is not getting confused. Getting confusing. Okay. So if you don't have any other question, I'm going to follow super quick to the next level campaign. Next level campaign, I know that it has been having a lot of misunderstanding, but don't worry, guys. I got it. And what we are going to be doing is that Kay is going to be tracking everything. Everything. And every week we are going to be posting in the Marcon group, not VP's group, Marcon group, how many points you are getting per LC. Because nowadays I feel that this is what we are lacking, because we don't really understand how many points we are getting and where are the points, and I tag this and it is not working. So I don't want that. I really want to be very transparent with you. So what we are going to be doing, and I already agreed with Kate, we are going to be posting and promoting the Marcon bonus event. But at the same time, every week we are going to be letting you know how many points you are getting. This is going to start next week, not this week, because now it was the transition with Kate in this campaign. But now you can feel confident that all your points are getting counted, that actually are getting counted, but it's more visual and more tangible for you because you are seeing the post about how many points you are getting. In case you have any we made any mistake with your points, just reach Kate and we are willing to clarify it. Don't worry. We already did, like, don't worry, okay? So next level campaign, now we are going to be more transparent. Anything that you think we need to do in order to make this next level campaign more efficient, please feel free to reach out to Kate, because Kate is going to be taking over this campaign. Cool. NST opportunity open. So as you know, we are trying to get a new NST member. So if you have any member who do you think can be very good at NST, please push him or push her to apply. Push them to apply, because we have just one position open. But I think, like, if you have members, push them. This could be very good for your members, can learn a lot, and we are just help us with the promotion. Next one, webinars for your leads. As you already saw yesterday, James posted in the ISA Canada 2016 group that we are going to be having webinars every Wednesday. This, guys, is a huge, huge opportunity for your members. Why? For your leads. Why? Because if you share this post in your own social media, what you can do is attract people. So how these webinars are going to be working? This Wednesday was Colombia. So Colombians guys are going to be explaining Colombian projects. And Colombian guys are talking to Canadians about projects. So if I have a question as a Canadian about Colombia life, Colombia money, Colombia project, Colombia is responding me. So that could be super huge for your leads. Why? Because these leads can have the specific or direct contact with the Colombian people. In that way, you are getting more leads, you are engaging your leads, and you are actually improving your level of I want to apply because they already responded. I mean, Colombian guys already responded all the questions that your leads have, and they are going to be applying to Colombia. So you are even creating more efficient leads. Take into consideration these webinars could be a huge strategy that you can start to run and share the posts that we are sharing in Facebook, in our Facebook. Every week, we are going to be having different countries. The next country is Mexico, and it's going to be next Wednesday, and we are going to be promoting it. So share the graphic, share it not just with in your Facebook. If you have EPs group, share it with your EPs group. If you have potential leads, share it with your potential leads. Like this webinar can be very helpful for you. Okay. Yes, this is for externals, for internals, everybody can attend because what they are doing, yeah, internals in progress, everybody can attend. Why? Because externals can get the information from Colombians and understand which kind of projects they can apply. EPs can also get that information, but they already know the process, so the externals can understand what they are going to do, so they can feel more excited to apply and engage, and the EPs can feel more excited to get matched with Colombia. So this is for external in progress. Everybody can attend. So this is huge, guys. Hope you can take advantage of these webinars that we are going to be running every Wednesday with different countries. Cool. Next announcement. March of one-to-one with Vicky. So I already had some one-to-ones with some people, but what I'm going to be doing, guys, is sending you my You Can Book Me link. So you can book me for a one-to-one, 1 hour of one-to-one. While I am doing this, because I really want to have just 1 hour, entire hour for each of you to go over everything on your LC. If you have any question of team management, if you are very crazy because of this, so we can solve it in that meeting. So I really want to know about your reality. I really want to know how I can help you. Feel free to approach me. I think that I have been very clear about that. I am an approachable person, but these one-to-ones are going to be for me the opportunity to go in your LC reality and start to talk with you about very different things and improve or solve some problems that maybe you are facing as VP that you don't know how to face, or give you some advices or recommendations for recruitment, etc. So I'm going over a general big picture or a big picture of your LC, and we can talk. This hour is just for you. I hope you can book me. I'm not going to be your mom and asking you book me, book me, book me. So it's up to you, but I really want to have one-to-one with each of you. And I think it could be very worthy for you and also for me, because I can know you more and you can know me more, and we can talk about your reality and your problems. So I'm going to be sharing this in the next newsletter, my You Can Book Me link. People that I already asked you to book me, please do it. But now it's on you. And I'm going to be sending my You Can Book Me link in the next newsletter, so you can book your one-to-one with me. Last thing, activity of the month. Introduce yourself and share 3 things you love and 1 you hate on VP's Facebook group. I don't know why the activities are not working. Like, actually, I would like to ask if you want to do it or you don't want to do it, because like, it doesn't matter if I am pushing a lot. Like, everybody can start to do it. And why the activity of the month? For me, the activity of the month is the opportunity to know us much better as a team, because we are just one team as Marcom in ISEC in Canada. So for me, the activity of the month make more close the relationship that you are having with the different VPs, because we don't know each other, and we unfortunately we are not all together in the same city. So in that way we can close that gap and get much better, like closer, because we can know each other much better, even though we are not like physically close. So that's the reason, because these activities I think can help. But if you don't want to do it, I'm not going to do it. It's okay, because last activity of the month we didn't do it. So okay, just to backtrack one sec, how long are the webinars going to last? 1 hour, around 1 hour, Rui. So do you want to do the activity of the month of March? What I need is that you introduce yourself and you tag another VP or another NST, so that NST or that VP can share. And it's kind of be a kind of chain that, okay, if I tag 3 VPs and 1 NST, these people should share, and we can start to do it in that way so everybody can share. Okay, Rui. I think it's going to be until April. I can confirm you. Okay, so just to finalize the meeting, are you cool with the activity of the month or not? Like, feel free, like, be totally honest. Do you want to do it or not? If you want to do it, send me a happy face. If you don't want to do it, send me a sad face. So in that way, like, I can understand if I should be pushing this or not anymore. So who is cool with the activity of the month? Who is not cool with the activity of the month? Okay, let's try it this month. I will start tomorrow, and I'm going to tag some VPs, and we can start the chain. Yes. So, thank you so much, guys. This is it. I am happy because we are going to keep the activity of the month. This is it for our meeting of March. I hope you are taking advantage of these meetings. Please, guys, like, feel free to reach me if you need help. And last message of this meeting, you just have March. I don't know in which language I should tell you this, but if you don't take advantage of March, you are going to miss your summer peak. I hope you really keep in mind that idea. So start to do what you haven't done to make that summer peak happen, because Marcon can make it. And as you can see, we are getting better. And I'm so proud of you because of that. Plannings are there, more plannings are there. We are improving our conversion rate. So this is getting better. I'm super proud of you. But let's push forward in your LC. Check your and analyze your LC results and take the decisions that you should be taking now. Don't miss the time. So take March as your big month to make the things happen. That's it, guys. No, stop excuses, start doing, and let's make summer peak happen. And let's review on April, March results, and we can just feel like, wow, we just made it. So that's it, guys. So I hope you can take that into consideration. Have a good night. Enjoy your night, and thank you so much for attend. Yes, attend. Enjoy. No, no, no. Stop. What I did. Bye, guys. Bye. Good night. Good night, everybody. Good night. Good night. Oh my God. I look very bad. Have a good night, guys. Thanks so much for attending.